Well, hello and welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix of F4. I'm here together with, my buddy for the rest of the season, Storm Kings, and we're going to take you through the race today. You might hear me less than I want to, but my voice is cracking up a little, so going to be Storm Kings who's doing most of the talking today. So how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, obviously I'm doing very well. I did this track last night with one of the drivers that's in F4, but commentary for F3, which is Ivor, Bryn, Mike. It was quite a chaotic race. We saw the safety car decide to ram a AlphaTauri, so hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. It would be interesting if we had some rain, because last night we had both dry, so I am hoping and praying for a little bit of rain just to spice it up.
Yeah, a little bit of rain around this track. I'm not a big fan of it because this track can really bite you. But yeah, it is a driver's track, and rain would spice things up a little extra today. So who knows? It took a while for these guys to go out. So who knows? Maybe they did some little last tweaks on their setup because it's going to be a rainy race. But for now, it looks like it's nice and dry.
Yeah, and it's also quite nice to see we have a full lobby as well for the Japanese Grand Prix. So Japan isn't, I don't think, a driver's favourite, except from Ivor, Bryn, Mike. He's kind of found it as his favourite track. So it'll be interesting to see who's up there. We have got a few reserves in, I believe. Obviously, Leslie the Twig is one of them. I know of that. Christensen, OWR Christensen, is one of them as well. So obviously the championship is still in a bit of a fight at the moment. I will just get it up for you. So Graham in the Aston Martin leads the way with 110 points. Then 6 points behind him. Apologies. There is AJ in the Alpine. No, he's in the Mercedes. Then in third place we've got TRT Bunty with 90 points. Then behind him we've got the Williams driver of TTG Kermit. Then in P5 we've got IMAD. Then in P6 we've got TTG Corby. P7 is Jan. P8 is OWR Atlantis. Then in P9 we've got Tunturi. P10 is Storm 72. P11 is Scuba Steve. P12 is NSR Raymeter. P13 is OFR Maximus. P14 is ESW Ivor, Bryn and Mike. P15 is FRL Charlie. P16 is TTG Slash. P17 is Mitchell 19. P18 is OWR Christensen. P19 Invictus, who has left the league now, unfortunately. And we've also got in 20th is TTGA Kiki, who has dropped down to reserve as well. So that's the drivers. For the constructors, we have Aston Martin leading the way by quite a bit as well with 183 points. Then in second place we've got the American team of Haas with 122 points. So in P3 we've got AlphaTauri with 120, so that could be quite a game changer there if AlphaTauri can get in front of Haas this evening. And in fourth we've got Williams Racing. P5 we've got Mercedes. P6 Alpine. P7 Red Bull Racing. P8 McLaren. P9 Alfa Romeo, and P10 with the lowest amount of points of 43 is the Ferrari. So Ferrari definitely needs some points tonight. The same for Alfa Romeo as well.
Yeah, they most definitely do. And I was on board on the hot lap of TTG Kermit, who was out first on track, and he's finishing his first lap now. Nice and vetted lap, stayed away from the curbs, and it's 29.4 to start off today.
Yeah, fantastic lap there from the TTG driver. I think the times yesterday was a 1:28 in F3. It was quite low, I believe, and it was set by CR7 as Bunty goes into P2. So that is quite interesting. Kermit obviously in that battle with TRT Bunty for that championship spot. So Kermit getting the upper hand already in qualifying.
Yeah, this is first punches taken from Bunty and delivered by Kermit, and yeah, that's always good to see. And now it's Mike, Ivor Brian Mike, finishing off his first hot lap on the mediums and doesn't set a bad time at 30.6. And Graham going into provisional pole now with a 129.3.
Oh, as Christensen pips him to that with a 129.2. So it seems to be a battle for that podium at the moment as we're in the low 29s. As I believe somebody has gone up as well, as AJ, who is also in that championship, goes up to P4 with a 129.6.
Yeah, some great times here, and the gap's not that big. And I think guys like AJ, Sigfrid Dundee, Banti, who are on the mediums now, will set much faster lap times than they're doing now when they switch to the soft, or maybe they're trying to get into the top 10 on the softs. Mediums, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was quite interesting because we had a medium runner, Carlsfree, in F3 yesterday. He was on absolute insane pace on the medium, so I just wonder if somebody has watched that stream, or it looks like multiple drivers may have watched that stream, and maybe the mediums are the better tyre to maybe set a lap and get on for the start of the race. Obviously, we don't know the weather for the race start, so they could be using the mediums as they know the rain is going to come.
Yeah, who knows? We have to wait and see, or maybe someone can spoil it for us on stream. That would be nice. I was on board with Leslie the Twig, reserve driver who stepped in driving in a Ferrari today, who made a big mistake, didn't invalidate his lap, but he definitely let it go. So I think he's going to go for a second run on these soft tires.
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite a mixed strategy from all over the grid, isn't it? It's definitely going to throw up the real life issues that we see in real life F1, where you get that qualifying issue of traffic on the grid and picking that right spot. Because a win at Japan, or a win at a track like Japan, it's where drivers get that enjoyment of, I can say I won a race at Japan, because it's such an iconic track. It's such a difficult track as well. Especially through the S's, we saw a lot of drivers spin it or go for moves that weren't really there.
Yeah, and I'm one of the guys who spun multiple times yesterday, as we see Leslie the Twig now touching the curb, and that's the danger around this track. Curbs are deadly here. Touch them once and you're gone. Luckily he didn't pick up damage, he can go on, but yeah, as you said, it's an iconic track. It's just like Monaco. If you win here, winning is always special, but winning here is something extra special.
Yeah, and especially with the drivers saying that they don't, well, 75% of the drivers saying that they don't like the track. I'm not really a fan of it. Obviously, I think a lot of drivers, when they spin a lot, they don't like the track. But yeah, I think there's something unique about the Suzuka track in Japan. It offers a wide range, and obviously you've got to take into account any safety cars that may come in. That pit stop strategy as well. It's going to be a very eventful race, I think.
Yeah, it is. It's already an eventful qualifying, as we saw Amedy spin out as well on his medium tires. And Atlas Coppo disqualified from the session for blocking in the pit lane. I've never had something like this. What is it? Blocking in the pit lane.
Yeah, I have been brought to my attention that car damage is off.
Car damage is off?
Yeah, I don't know if you're able to check.
Let's see. Can I check that here? Lobby options.
Lobby options. Let me just. Yeah, car damage is off. So that may be a lobby restart, I think.
Yeah, it is. It is going to be a lobby restart, because damage off around this track isn't good. It isn't good. So, everyone, really sorry about this. I'm going to set up a new lobby, and after that we're going to go live again.